Welcome. Today we're diving into the fascinating world of endocrine glands, the producers of chemical messengers in our bodies. These glands play a crucial role in how multicellular organisms, like us, communicate and control various activities. Alongside the nervous system, the endocrine system is one of the two major ways our bodies maintain balance and respond to changes. Throughout this video, we'll explore how hormones are produced, how they travel, and the vital functions they perform. Get ready to discover how these tiny messengers have a huge impact on your health and daily life. Bodies rely on two main systems to communicate and control activities: the nervous system and the endocrine system. The nervous system sends rapid electrical impulses through neurons, leading to immediate but short-lived effects. In contrast, the endocrine system uses hormones, chemical messengers released into the bloodstream, to regulate processes more slowly but with effects that can last much longer. This dual system ensures that our bodies can react quickly when needed, but also maintain long-term stability and growth. Let's see how these systems compare and why both are essential for life. Let's break down the differences between nervous and hormonal control. The nervous system acts instantly, sending signals that trigger quick responses, like moving your hand away from something hot. These effects are usually brief and don't influence growth or metabolism. On the other hand, the endocrine system releases hormones into the bloodstream, which act more slowly but can have long-lasting effects. Hormones can regulate growth, metabolism, and even mood. This distinction is key to understanding how our bodies adapt to both immediate and long-term needs. Hormones are special chemicals secreted by certain glands in our bodies. Once released, they travel through the bloodstream to target organs or cells, where they trigger specific responses. Think of hormones as messengers that deliver instructions, telling different parts of your body what to do and when. Most hormones are produced by endocrine glands, which are scattered throughout the body. These messengers are powerful. Even tiny amounts can have big effects on how we grow, develop, and function every day. Hormones have some unique properties that make them so effective. First, they're secreted directly into the bloodstream by endocrine glands, allowing them to reach distant target organs quickly. They're produced in very small quantities, yet they're incredibly biologically active. Even a tiny amount can trigger significant changes in the body. Hormones usually act on organs or cells far from where they're produced, ensuring coordinated responses throughout the body. These features make hormones essential for maintaining balance and responding to changes. Endocrine system is a network made up of glands and tissues that produce hormones. These glands are located in different parts of the body, each with its own unique function. Together, they regulate everything from growth and metabolism to mood and reproduction. Some of the major endocrine glands include the adrenal glands, pancreas, gonads, thyroid, thymus, pituitary, and parathyroid glands. Each gland releases specific hormones that help keep your body running smoothly. Start with the adrenal glands. You have two of them and they sit right on top of your kidneys. Because of their location, they're sometimes called suprarenal glands. These small but mighty glands are responsible for producing hormones that help your body respond to stress, regulate metabolism, and maintain balance in minerals and water. The adrenal glands are divided into two main parts, the cortex and the medulla, each with its own set of functions and hormone. The adrenal gland has two distinct regions, the outer adrenal cortex and the inner adrenal medulla. Each region produces different hormones. The cortex is responsible for making hormones that regulate metabolism and mineral balance, while the medulla produces adrenaline, the famous fight-or-flight hormone. This division allows the adrenal gland to play multiple roles in keeping your body prepared for both everyday activities and emergencies. The adrenal cortex produces several important hormones. Mineralocorticoids help regulate mineral metabolism, keeping your body's salt and water balance in check. Glucocorticoids manage the metabolism of carbohydrates, proteins, and fats, ensuring your body has the energy it needs. These hormones are essential for everyday health, helping you adapt to stress and maintain stable internal conditions. Adrenal medulla is the inner part of the adrenal gland. It produces adrenaline, also known as epinephrine, which prepares your body for the fight-or-flight response. When you're faced with danger or stress, adrenaline is released, causing your heart to beat faster, your muscles to tense, and your body to get ready for action. This hormone is essential for survival, helping you react quickly in emergencies. Adrenaline has powerful effects on different parts of the body. It makes your heart beat faster and raises blood pressure, sending more glucose and oxygen to your muscles. Your muscles tense up, getting you ready for immediate action, while your liver releases glucose for extra energy. Adrenaline also dilates your pupils, stimulates uterine contractions during childbirth, and increases blood clotting. All these changes help you respond quickly to stressful situations. Sometimes the adrenal glands don't function properly. If the adrenal cortex doesn't produce enough hormones, it can lead to Addison's disease, which causes fatigue and weakness. On the other hand, if it produces too much, it can result in Cushing syndrome, leading to weight gain and high blood pressure. Recognizing these disorders is important for maintaining overall health and seeking timely treatment. Next, let's look at the pancreas. This unique organ acts as both an exocrine and an endocrine gland. The exocrine part releases digestive juices into the small intestine, while the endocrine part, made up of the islets of Langerhans, produces hormones that regulate blood sugar. The pancreas is vital for digestion and for keeping your blood sugar levels balanced. Within the pancreas, the islets of Langerhans are clusters of cells that produce important hormones. There are three main types of cells: alpha, beta, and delta. Alpha cells secrete glucagon, which raises blood sugar by converting glycogen to glucose in the liver. Beta cells produce insulin, which lowers blood sugar by helping cells absorb glucose. Delta cells release somatostatin, which regulates the secretion of both glucagon and insulin. Together, these cells keep your blood sugar levels in check. Insulin is a hormone that plays a key role in maintaining healthy blood sugar levels. When you eat, your blood sugar rises and insulin helps your cells absorb the sugar for energy. If your body doesn't produce enough insulin, it can lead to diabetes mellitus, where blood sugar remains too high. On the other hand, too much insulin can cause hypoglycemia, where blood sugar drops dangerously low. Managing insulin levels is crucial for overall health. Diabetes mellitus occurs when the pancreas doesn't produce enough insulin. This leads to high blood sugar or hyperglycemia. Symptoms include excessive thirst, frequent urination, and sugar in the urine. While diabetes can't be cured, it can be managed with insulin injections and careful monitoring of blood sugar levels. Early detection and treatment are key to preventing complications. When too much insulin is present, blood sugar can drop too low, causing hypoglycemia. If levels fall dangerously, the brain may not get enough energy, leading to confusion, unconsciousness, or even coma. This condition is known as insulin shock. It's important for people with diabetes to carefully balance their insulin doses and monitor their blood sugar to avoid these risks. Moving on to the thyroid gland, which is shaped like a butterfly and located in your neck. It has two lobes connected by a narrow band called the isthmus. The thyroid produces hormones that regulate your metabolism, energy levels, and calcium balance. Proper thyroid function is essential for growth, development, and overall well-being. The thyroid gland produces two main hormones, thyroxine and calcitonin. Thyroxine regulates your basal metabolism, helping control how your body uses energy. Calcitonin helps manage calcium and phosphate levels in your blood, keeping your bones and muscles healthy. These hormones are vital for normal growth and development. When the thyroid doesn't function properly, it can lead to several disorders. Hypothyroidism means the gland is underactive, causing symptoms like fatigue and weight gain. Hyperthyroidism is the opposite, an overactive thyroid that speeds up metabolism, leading to weight loss and nervousness. Other conditions include Goitre, Myxoedema, Cretinism, and Exophthalmic goitre, each with its own set of symptoms. Early diagnosis and treatment are important for managing these conditions. Pituitary gland is a tiny organ about the size of a pea, but it's often called the master gland because it controls the secretions of all other endocrine glands. Located at the base of the brain, the pituitary is divided into three lobes: anterior, intermediate, and posterior. Each lobe produces different hormones that regulate growth, metabolism, and reproduction. Anterior lobe of the pituitary gland produces several key hormones. Growth hormone is essential for normal development. Too little causes dwarfism, while too much leads to gigantism or acromegaly. Thyroid-stimulating hormone TSH controls the thyroid gland, and gonadotropins FSH and LH regulate the activities of the testes and ovaries. Adrenocorticotropic hormone ACTH manages the adrenal cortex. Each hormone has a specific target and function. Intermediate lobe of the pituitary also helps regulate the adrenal cortex. The posterior lobe releases two important hormones: antidiuretic hormone ADH, which controls water balance in the body, and oxytocin, which stimulates uterine contractions during childbirth. A deficiency in ADH can cause diabetes insipidus, leading to excessive urination and thirst. Our bodies use feedback mechanisms to maintain balance. The most common is the negative feedback mechanism. When hormone levels fall below normal, the body sends signals to increase production. If levels rise too high, production is decreased. This system keeps hormone levels within a healthy range and helps the body respond to changes in its environment. Gonads are the organs responsible for producing reproductive cells and hormones. In males, the testes are located in the scrotum. They contain interstitial cells that secrete testosterone, the hormone responsible for sperm maturation and the development of male reproductive organs. Testosterone also influences secondary sexual characteristics like muscle growth and deepening of the voice. Testosterone is the main male sex hormone. It's crucial for the maturation of sperm and the growth and development of the male reproductive system. Testosterone also stimulates the development of secondary sexual characteristics, such as increased muscle mass, body hair, and a deeper voice. These changes typically occur during puberty and are essential for male fertility and health. Females, the ovaries are the primary reproductive organs. They produce eggs and secrete hormones such as estrogen, progesterone, and relaxin. Estrogen is responsible for the development of ovarian follicles and secondary sexual characteristics. Progesterone supports pregnancy by preparing the uterus and developing the placenta, while relaxin helps dilate the cervix during childbirth. Parathyroid glands are small, pea-sized glands located on the back of the thyroid gland. There are usually two pairs, and they secrete parathormone PTH. PTH is essential for controlling calcium metabolism and keeping blood calcium levels steady. Proper calcium balance is vital for healthy bones, nerves, and muscles. Parathormone PTH from the parathyroid glands plays a key role in calcium metabolism. It increases blood calcium levels by stimulating the release of calcium from bones, enhancing absorption from the gut, and reducing loss in urine. If too little PTH is produced, it can cause tetany, leading to muscle spasms. Too much PTH results in bone demineralization, making bones weak and fragile. Thymus gland is a bilobed organ located between the lungs. It produces hormones like thymic protein and thymosin, which are crucial for the immune system. The thymus controls the maturation and distribution of lymphocytes, a type of white blood cell, and stimulates the production of antibodies. This gland is especially important during childhood when the immune system is developing. Thymus gland's main job is to help the immune system develop. It produces hormones that control how lymphocytes mature and are distributed throughout the body. These lymphocytes are essential for fighting infections and producing antibodies. As we age, the thymus shrinks, but its early work is vital for a strong immune defense. Hormones play a central role in growth and development. Growth hormone from the pituitary gland ensures that children grow to their full potential. Thyroid hormones regulate metabolism, which is essential for energy and growth. Sex hormones from the gonads trigger puberty and the development of secondary sexual characteristics. All these hormones work together to shape the body throughout life. Metabolism refers to all the chemical reactions that keep your body running. Hormones like thyroxine, insulin, and glucocorticoids regulate how your body uses energy, stores fat, and builds proteins. When these hormones are balanced, your metabolism works efficiently. Imbalances can lead to weight changes, fatigue, or other health issues. Reproductive hormones are essential for fertility and sexual development. In males, testosterone controls sperm production and secondary sexual traits. In females, estrogen and progesterone regulate the menstrual cycle, pregnancy, and development of female characteristics. These hormones ensure the continuation of the species and influence many aspects of health and behavior. When you're stressed, your body releases hormones like adrenaline and cortisol. These hormones prepare you to face challenges by increasing your heart rate, raising blood sugar, and sharpening your focus. This fight or flight response is essential for survival, but chronic stress can lead to health problems if hormone levels stay high for too long. Homeostasis is the body's ability to maintain a stable internal environment. Hormones play a key role in this process, adjusting functions like temperature, water balance, and blood sugar. Negative feedback mechanisms help keep everything in balance, ensuring that your body works smoothly no matter what's happening outside. Endocrine disorders occur when glands produce too much or too little hormone. Common problems include diabetes, thyroid disorders, and adrenal gland issues. Symptoms can range from fatigue and weight changes to more serious complications. Early diagnosis and treatment are important for managing these conditions and maintaining good health. Doctors use a variety of tests to diagnose endocrine disorders. Blood tests can measure hormone levels, while imaging studies like ultrasounds or MRIs can check for gland abnormalities. Sometimes, genetic testing is used to identify inherited conditions. Accurate diagnosis is the first step toward effective treatment and better health. Treatment for endocrine disorders depends on the specific condition. Some require hormone replacement therapy, while others may need medications to block excess hormone production. Lifestyle changes such as diet and exercise can also help manage symptoms. In some cases, surgery may be necessary to remove abnormal glands. Maintaining the right balance of hormones is essential for health. Too much or too little of any hormone can disrupt body functions and lead to disease. Regular checkups and a healthy lifestyle can help keep your endocrine system working properly. If you notice symptoms like unexplained weight changes, fatigue, or mood swings, it's important to consult a healthcare professional. The endocrine system affects almost every aspect of daily life, from how you feel when you wake up to how you handle stress and grow. Hormones influence your mood, energy, appetite, and even how well you sleep. Understanding how this system works can help you make better choices for your health and well-being. You can support your endocrine health by eating a balanced diet, getting regular exercise, managing stress, and avoiding harmful substances. Regular medical checkups can catch problems early. Staying informed about your body and how it works is one of the best ways to stay healthy and prevent disease. Did you know that hormones can affect your emotions, memory, and even your sense of smell? Or that the pituitary gland is sometimes called the master gland because it controls so many other glands? Hormones are involved in everything from falling in love to running a marathon. The more you learn about them, the more fascinating they become. Let's recap what we've learned. The endocrine system is made up of glands that produce hormones which act as chemical messengers throughout the body. These hormones regulate growth, metabolism, reproduction, and many other functions. Keeping your endocrine system healthy is key to overall well-being. Remember, balance is everything when it comes to hormones. Thanks for joining us on this journey through the endocrine system. We hope you now have a better understanding of how hormones work and why they're so important. If you have questions or want to learn more, don't hesitate to reach out to a healthcare provider or explore more educational resources. Stay curious, stay healthy, and remember, your body's chemical messengers are always at work.